Tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Now here's Mitchell. Step back shot. Talbot pulls it in.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Smith.
She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young.
Smith.
Wilson. She's covered by Mitchell. Double team on Asia Wilson. Here's Talbot. No good from outside. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Young. Here's Billings. Clark. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And that one's off. She misses her first shot of the game. Gray outside. Back to Wilson.
Monique Billings with some nice D. And not only has Asia Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. Here's Smith. Another shot, and a layup by Wilson.
Simply tenacious on the O boards. Wilson attacks the loose ball with the intent of putting it back in the hoop.
Pass to Billings. Back to Mitchell. Clark outside. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Wilson. The Fever pull it in.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Clark outside.
ACES foul. Stephanie Talbot. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Clock at 6.
Outside Billings.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Now Talbot. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now here's Clark. He's tightly guarded. To the middle.
Here's Boston.
Over Smith.
A shot by Boston, no good.
The Aces with the lead. Here's Talbot. Outside Young. And the Aces, another 3.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Billings. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Wilson with the steal. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. They set the screen. Up top, Young.
Now Talbot.
Pass to Wilson.
Shoots over Billings.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now Mitchell.
Now here's Bull.
Clark outside.
And here's Billings.
Takes the three.
And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Wilson outside. Gray. She's covered by Clark. Back to Gray. Wilson.
Shoots over Billings. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Clark. She's got 5. Down low. Mitchell.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days. Massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
The Fever trailing. Pass to Billings. Back to Mitchell. Clark. And the Fever hit again from deep.
So sometimes you have a player like Mitchell, she draws so much attention, it allows teammates to get open.
Gray with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wilson outside. Pass to Talbot.
Smith, covered by Smith. Here's Clark. Boston outside. Caitlin Clark with the 3.
And another 3 for Indiana.
What a performance. It seems like every 3 she shoots is going to go in. I mean, she is in the zone.
Now here's Gray. Back to Young.
Smith outside.
Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Fever.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass the hole.
Clark. To the inside. Now here's Mitchell. Offline with the 3.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Gray. And here's Wilson.
She's guarded by Billings.
Here's Young.
It's hauled in by Boston.
The Fever leading. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Clark. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor. They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Now Young.
Smith up top.
Gray, just 5 on the clock. The Aces with another miss.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you can see she really wanted to answer that made 3 with a 3 of her own.
Pass to Mitchell. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Here's Gray. Back to Wilson.
Shoots over Billings.
The bank shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Fever ahead, up 6. And the second quarter is on the way. Stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Here's Evans. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Oh, straight up, the defense, they cannot let Evans get breathing room, or this is going to happen from deep.
McConnell, Gray defending. Poked away. It's stolen by Turner. A one-on-one situation.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Here's Cunningham.
Defended by Turner.
Pass to Harris.
Boston sets a screen.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Fast break, here they come.
Back to Evans.
Now Lloyd. The tray. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. You know, let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Now here's Harris.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Outside Cunningham.
Let's go with a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
So competitive. Sophie Cunningham, the response triple.
Outside Lloyd. To the paint. Bell can't hit. So it's Indiana now. It's a 3-point game.
Boston sets a screen.
Now here is Lloyd. D right on her. Outside Evans. Turner a screen. Inside.
And stolen by Boston.
A rebound by Gray.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
Here's Boston.
Nails the baby hook.
Well, the first player used to be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. I mean, you cannot let her get going on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Well, to get to this level, you're already a winner. But who is the best when it comes to taking home titles?
No doubt for me, it's the ultimate winner, Breanna Stewart. She's got all the college titles and multiple WNBA titles.
Same here. For a change, I agree with you, Brian. Stewart's teams hoist trophies at every level because of the two-way ability. But you got a prolific scorer on one end and a dominant defender on the other.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Lloyd. Gray outside. Young, Hole defending. Back to Gray. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now here's Harris. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Pass to Boston. Over Turner. Boston, shot is good.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
The Aces trailing.
Now Talbot. She's covered by Cunningham.
Now here's Young.
Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Boston.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lloyd from long range. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Mitchell. Drew Lloyd with some nice D. Here's Talbot.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Now Turner. Here's Talbot. There's Drew Lloyd with the 3.
Hole with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Harris. Gray defending.
Here's Boston.
That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Young. Gray outside. Down low. Turner. Rebounded by the Fever.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And here is Mitchell.
Boston outside.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
2 shots. Indiana calls timeout.
The Aces making a switch.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first.
With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Wilson. Here's Young. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
The Fever making a switch here. Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark.
Cunningham.
And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
What a remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection, a light of fire.
Indiana with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Clock is at 3. Shoots. Indiana again missing. And it's the Aces with the ball to the middle. Here's Lloyd, and the layup's good off the glass.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Mitchell outside. Clark right side. For three. Again, the miss by the Fever. Now here's Young. She's got 5. Pass to Lloyd. "14 feet out." Rebounded by the Fever. Mitchell outside. Clark outside. Here's Hull. Defended by Turner. Pass to Clark. From past the arc. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Jackie Young drives in. Lloyd. Outside Young. Out to Lloyd. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jackie Young.
You give Lloyd any room around the arc, and she'll take it. She shoots threes without hesitating at all.
Clark outside. Hull. Back to Clark for 3. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Young. From deep. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
3 points.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Here's Clark. Covered by Lloyd. Outside Cunningham. Pass the hole. And stolen by Lloyd. And now the Aces on the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Aces making a change here. And here's Indiana. Clark outside. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots were falling for her.
And the first half now in the books. The Fever on top, up 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
has been.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Smith outside. Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Young shot's good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Outside Billings.
Mitchell outside. Caitlin Clark with the three. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Talbot. Wilson outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Fever. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Mitchell outside. And here's Clark. Shoots the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Up top, Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Wilson. And yep, it's good.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Now here's Boston.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Clark. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Talbot. Pass to Wilson.
Gray in the post.
She's covered by Clark. And it's Wilson missing. So it's Indiana now.
Here's Clark.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Mitchell outside. Clark.
And here's Boston.
Gray defending to the inside.
Now Talbot.
Pass to Gray. Wilson. She's covered by Mitchell. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Just a valiant display of persistence. Wilson never wants to be denied a bucket.
One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong
Mind the
team
lanes.
mentality there
Mind
is
the lanes.
across the board.
One
Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
And that one misses.
And the main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Clark can't get it to go.
Las Vegas trailing. Here's Talbot. And she drops it in from the low post.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Mitchell outside.
Hull.
Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to end the cold run. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. And here's Young. She's got 10. Gray outside to the paint. From the paint. And she can't bank that one in. Clark with it. She has 29. Three-pointer. That shot off. the post. She's covered by Clark, and the shot is good.
They needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific, too, during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Now here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Fever. Back to Wilson. Stolen by Clark. Takes the three.
And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston.
That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Timeout called the Aces.
Pass to Young. Now Wilson.
He's guarded by Boston.
Back to Young. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Sinks the triple.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Now here's Clark. Gray defending. Back to Clark. Tries to snap the cold streak. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with 3 of her own.
Now here's Gray. To the middle.
It's stolen by Billings.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. Caitlin Clark with the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Wilson. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line.
Second team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
When Wilson gets the ball in the post, she's as good as anyone in the WNBA
Shoot
at
two.
getting a bucket or getting to the line.
And that one misses. She hits the second from the line. The Fever leading.
Outside Billings.
Right wing. Shoots. And again, it's Caitlin Clark.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Young. She's got 13. Screen by Smith. To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
The moment
Timeout.
Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Timeout called the Fever. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Gray.
Oh, that's clever defense. She saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And that one's good.
Working over this defense. Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
Now here's Mitchell, covered by Lloyd. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side.
Cunningham up top.
Shot clock at 5. Inside. And that one's good. Billing.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Boston. Tried to bank it in, but misses. So it's Indiana now. Now Mitchell. Clark outside. Nice D from Chelsea Gray. Now the Aces with it. Outside Lloyd. Outside Young. Over Cunningham. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Clark. 37 points for her. Pass to Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Gray. Now here's Wilson.
She's guarded by Boston.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Drawing fouls. It's an underrated skill for Wilson. She's great at shooting foul shots, but she can also get the other team into foul trouble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so she makes both from the line. Now here's Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Bucks on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Here's Gray. Makes it off the glass. Here's Harris. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Fever on top. They lead by 5. And do not go away as the 4th quarter. Pass the hole. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Chalk up 2 right there.
Great communication between teammates there.
here's Young. Defense is right there. Here's Talbot. Now Turner. Here's Talbot. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
You know, the D pays so much attention to Lloyd, it allows others to get open looks. One reason Lloyd is a valuable offensive talent.
Now here's Hull. Now here's Harris. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Rebound by the Aces.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Jackie Young drives in. She gets that one.
So smooth on the handle. Young able to navigate the pick and roll.
The Fever leading. Pass to Hull. And here's Harris. Hull up top. Mitchell shoots over Young. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Talbot.
Bell, and stolen by Cunningham.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Harris. Elbow shot. And no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
To the inside. To tie it up. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
They have officially come all the way back in a game that at one point looked to be over.
I didn't think they had enough time to make it back, Tim, but here they are, and now they've got to feel like they're in the driver's seat, and we're sitting shotgun.
And that one drops, so they lead by 1. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Mitchell. To end the drought. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so she hits them both. Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Young. Back to Lloyd. Screen by Smith. 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Nalissa Smith. The Aces with the lead. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Lloyd. Back to Smith. Over Cunningham. again, Las Vegas.
Yeah, she's got that shot down. Confident stroke from Smith.
Indiana with the ball. And here's Harris.
Outside Billings.
Mitchell. Count it.
You'll see her hit them very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Young. Pass to Talbot. Lloyd up top. Over Mitchell. And it's Lloyd missing. Indiana trailing. Harris with it. Mitchell outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Smith. Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Now here's Young. Out to Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now Harris. Here's Billings. Defended by Turner. Shot by Billings, no good. Outside Young. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Here's Smith. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
And they're running. Pass to Young. Hole with the rebound. Now here's Harris. Covered by Lloyd. Now Harris.
There's a screen by Billings.
No one near her. Indiana again missing. Outside Young. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes.
When you need a hoop, NaLyssa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
And here's Indiana.
2-point game. Here's Harris. Mitchell, guarded by Young.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Aces. Pass to Talbot. Turner. From 12 feet out, Young shot's good.
Pivotal bucket from Young, played in so many huge college games, winning a national championship, was ready for the bright lights of the WNBA.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
And you have to like what we're seeing from Jackie Young. Just impressive.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
So both teams changing it up here. Now Clark. The teardrop falls in.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
And it's the Aces with the ball. The lead is 2. Back to Young. To the paint. Gray outside. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
Pass to Mitchell.
Left side Boston.
To the middle. Here's Clark.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
To the inside.
Smith, he's guarded by Boston. Here's Talbot. Smith, right side.
Young. And there it is.
How about Young showing off her determination, not allowing the pressure to get to her.
Now here's Clark. Gray defending. Holds it.
Clark can't get it to go.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Smith outside.
Talbot. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Stephanie Talbot.
Shoot two.
2 shots.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And she's able to hit the second one.
And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Clark with it. Double team on Caitlin Clark.
Watches it.
It's hauled in by Smith.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Melissa Smith. 2 shots.
Shoot two.
She drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
And a tough break as her second attempt at the line. No good.
I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
To get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
So the Aces win it. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. They really did feed off all the negative energy this crowd is directing at, and they turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
And that'll wrap it up. Las Vegas will get the first possession. Pass to Wilson. Young, she's covered by Mitchell. Now here's Young, guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Chelsea Gray for 3. The Fever pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Talbot. Hole defending. Outside Young. Gray. Here's Talbot. Back to Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wilson. The 3 is up. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. And here is Mitchell, guarded by Young. Now here's Hull. Back to Mitchell. And here's Billings. Clark, right side. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Young. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
And good on both.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
And it's Boston missing.
Gray outside. Wilson shoots over Billings. Wilson can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Clark outside. Over Gray. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Hull. Clark. No good on the triple. Outside Young to the paint. Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Mitchell outside. Lexi Hull on the wing.
Outside Billings.
It's stolen by Jackie Young. Lays it in off the breakaway.
In transition, Young has fantastic finishing ability, a nose for the bucket, looks to run.
Clark with it. Pass to Mitchell. Hull.
Here's Clark.
5 on the clock.
Here's Boston.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nice job finding Boston. She is so good in that pick and roll set.
Gray outside. Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Down low. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. 1 shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Billings. Back to Mitchell. Clark. From out on the wing, she knocks it down.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
Inside, Talbot. Good. First shot, first basket.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
Nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Beaver on D, trailing by 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Lloyd from downtown. Rebounded by the Fever. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Covered by Lloyd. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move for Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
To the inside. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Mark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Indiana.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Gray outside. Now Wilson. Over Boston. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Fever leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Mitchell outside. Over Lloyd. And another basket for Indiana.
What a tough player. Lots of times, Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. Trying to get back on track. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And here's Clark. She's got 5. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Drops in the breakaway layup.
With a willingness to push the tempo and out-hustle opponents, Gray is a dangerous fast break option.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Cunningham.
And here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. Over Gray.
Clark can't get it to go.
Las Vegas trailing. Now here's Wilson. Outside Young. Wilson sets a screen. Down low.
And stolen by Cunningham.
To the middle. Billings.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
Pass to Smith. To the paint.
Wilson. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Mitchell outside.
Back to Boston.
Clark. Gray defending. Now here's Clark. She's covered closely.
Cunningham.
Shoots over Young. A shot by Cunningham, no good. Pass to Lloyd. And she makes good on the layup.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
Here's Boston.
And here is Mitchell. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Gray outside. Young. Out to Gray. Lloyd. Down low.
Smith. She's covered by Cunningham.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, part of what makes Boston so good, you can run offense through her. Aaliyah is a quality passer, good decision maker.
Gray outside. Outside Lloyd. This one for 3. She can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The Fever on top, leading by 8. And we'll get things started in the second. This one.
Quite simply, a great display of team basketball, Brian.
This is 5 players working as a unit. Just beautiful team basketball on display.
Back to Boston.
And the basket is good.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Outside Lloyd. Gray. On the wing, Dana Evans. They set the pick. Pass to Bell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Now Harris. Left side Boston.
Rebound by the Aces. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Turner a screen. Inside. To the inside.
Here's Boston.
Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
Now here's Gray. Back to Lloyd. From the arc.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. And here's Indiana.
They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the middle. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, and opportunity for a 3-point play.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024 in year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the Wubble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. Without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Hole. And stolen by Lloyd. Fast break, Las Vegas. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. And it's the Fever on the break. Ball going up court. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Exactly right.
Both teams will make substitutions. Up top, Young. Gray, covered by Harris. Pass to Turner. To end the run.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Indiana with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Here's Young. Turner a screen.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Cole defending. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lloyd. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Outside Cunningham.
Mitchell.
Now Boston.
Defended by Turner. Now here's Hole. Her first shot coming late. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Good work cashing in from the mid-range. Love seeing Lexi pull up and connect.
Gray with it. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Young.
Now here's Turner. She's guarded by Boston.
And it's Turner missing. Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11. And here's Harris. Mitchell, covered by Lloyd. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here's Young. Gray outside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
With good size and athleticism for a point guard, Ray isn't afraid to challenge opponents and score buckets.
One shot.
Here's Clark. She's got 8. Mitchell outside. The three. 4 for 5 with that first miss and 5 attempts from the floor. Jackie Young from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Clark. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Lets it go. Drops in the tray.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a three of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Now here's Gray. 5 points in the game. Wilson, she's covered by Mitchell. And Wilson gets it to go.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Mitchell with it, guarded by Young. Pass to Clark. Wide open. The long distance three is buried.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Young. And they pick up 2.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And guys, we asked for it for years, and it's here. Expansion in the WNBA.
Yeah, if any of you have been paying attention to us the last few years here on 2K, Brian, Blake, and I have been asking for expansion for a long time. We are all excited to see Golden State. You know, the best part is the extra roster spots for deserving players. I mean, who isn't happy to see a new team? And guess what? There's more games as well.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I mean, it's great to see the league continuing to grow, guys. And we're just getting started.
Here's Hines Allen. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hole. They get a hand on it. Up top, Clark. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Outside Lloyd. Down low. Turner. Yep, count it.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Pass to Hines Allen. Clark. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Young.
She has 7. Jackie Young on the wing.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
And here's Indiana.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Caitlin Clark with the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Wilson. Lloyd, she's covered by Clark. Now Talbot. Just 5 on the clock. Young. And here's Wilson, covered by Hines Allen. And it's Wilson missing.
That's a quality look right there, just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 14. Now here's Clark, covered by Lloyd. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Young. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Clark. The 3, and another 3 for Indiana.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Now here is Lloyd. She's covered by Clark. To the inside. Here's Talbot over Hole. Talbot, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Now here's Clark. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And another 3 for Indiana. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Fever ahead, opening a huge gap. And hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
How about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Over Gray. That one a little long.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Pass to Talbot. Young. Here's Wilson. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, I mean, she can knock down those trays.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bombs.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Young with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Young. Talbot. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. And the ACES, another 3.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Clark outside for 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Up top, Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Talbot. Pass to Young. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Billings. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Guarded by Young. Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
And a miss there on the triple. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Las Vegas.
Attention to detail is what separates Wilson from a lot of the league. Her success is no accident.
Now here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Here's Clark. Indiana again missing. Gray outside. Back to Wilson. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Looking to end the drought. The three-pointer is on target.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 14. The Fever pull it in. Clark with it. Pass to Mitchell. Hold. 5 to shoot. And here's Clark. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Smith.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Young. Now Talbot. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Billings. Wilson no good.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
Now here's Clark. Back to Mitchell. Hold. Over Gray. Hold, no good.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Wilson sets a screen. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Talbot.
A natural point guard. Young's a gifted passer, has that sixth sense to set up teammates.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Clark outside. The 3 ball. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Gray, she's covered by Clark. Gray outside. Young. To the left wing. Stolen by Clark. Pass the hole. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Billings. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too. Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
One shot.
here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Clark outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Cunningham. That shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Well, defensively, you have to run Cunningham off the catch and shoot. That is her specialty.
Outside Young. Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Now Gray. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Billings.
Boston sets a screen. Cunningham up top.
Guarded by Young. And now the Aces on the break. From outside the arc. And the Aces another 3.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Up the floor. Ball's knocked loose. Mitchell covered by Lloyd. Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Billings launches it. A shot by Cunningham, no good. Gray right side. Out to Lloyd. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Fever with the lead.
Pass to Boston.
Here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Aces. Wilson outside. Gray outside. Pass to Bell. Turner inside. Out to Gray. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. And the 3 ball is good.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
The shot's good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Bell. Back to Lloyd. The trade. And the Aces another 3.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the three-point shot today.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Here's Harris. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Fever on top, leading by 5. As we welcome you back, 4th quarter action getting started. Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Young. Down low. Turner with the bucket.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Now here's Bowles. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Turner. Now here is Lloyd. Tight defense on her. Shots good by Bell.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Mitchell outside. And there's the pick. Fires for three. Turner grabs the board. Las Vegas trailing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Outside Lloyd. Bell. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here's Harris. Defense right on her. Just three to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Indiana again missing. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Talbot. Pass to Lloyd to take the lead. Score the basket. It's number 6 for her this game. 6 for 9, and that's 67% shooting.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Young with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Out to the left wing, and stolen by Lloyd. Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. And there's a pick. Here's Lloyd. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Working over this defense, Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Young. Pass to Harris. Will it go? Connects from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
We need some help as well.
Here's Talbot. And here's Young. Left side, Lloyd. From deep. Mitchell grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
For three. And Harris gets it to go.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. Just they're giving up a big run night now. Got to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Talbot. And here's Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Whatever the team needs from Lloyd, it feels like she's right there to provide it. Tonight, it's been her scoring.
Now here's Bowles. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Clark. There's the triple. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Gray. Here's Lloyd. She's guarded by Billings. Picked by Lloyd. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Now here's Hull. Caitlin Clark with the three. Cans it from downtown.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Lloyd. Pass to Talbot. Smith. She's guarded by Billings. Now Talbot. Over Cunningham. And that one hits back iron. Hull with the ball. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. To the inside. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Now Gray. Pass to Talbot. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Count it, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play. It's on Aaliyah Boston.
At the line.
The Aces making a switch.
Asia Wilson. One shot.
One shot.
The Fever trailing. Outside Billings. Pass to Clark. Boston sets a screen. Over Smith. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Well, you got to tip your cap to Aaliyah Boston right there. Outstanding concentration, despite the defense being right there.
Now here's Gray. Now here's Young. Pass to Talbot. Back to Gray. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Smith. To the paint. Gray. She's covered by Clark. Gray, that's good.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
Pass to Billings. Clark. The three. And she's good on the three ball.
They've been relying on her three-point shot all game, and she has not let them down.
Well, her shooting has put him in a position to win this game now, and with the clock winding down and score where it is, her light isn't red or yellow. It's going to be green and stay green.
Count the basket.
As big time a player as you'll ever see. Asia Wilson in the clutch.
Timeout called the Fever.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Clark. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet. Aces trailing. Gray outside. Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding.
Now here's Clark. The 15-footer.
Here's Boston.
Here's Billings. And Asia Wilson with the block. Gray outside. Outside Young. Back to Gray. Shot clock at 3. Over Clark. And it's Gray missing. Clark outside. And no good trying to use the glass. Kicks it out to Wilson. Three-pointer. It's good from beyond the arc.
Ice water in her veins. Everyone in the building knew that Asia Wilson was going to take it and make it.
Timeout called the Fever.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Clark outside. The 3.
They get it back.
It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Key points from Boston. She knows when she needs to step up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Here's Gray. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2. The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Boston up top.
Pass to Clark. Here's Hull. Mitchell outside. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, the poise of Mitchell. This is what allows her to come up huge in the clutch.
And here's Wilson.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.